welcome back to my channel. Today I'm not actually going backpacking, obviously, but I am going to be eating only backpacking food for 24 hours. This summer, my dad and my brother are going on a backpacking trip. I wanted to come on here really quickly and say that the reason I'm not going backpacking with them is not because I don't want to go or not because they don't want me to go and I'm just like getting left behind. It is because I have degenerative disc disease and my back would be in pain the whole time. So that is sadly something I will never be able to experience. And they just went to the store and came back with some backpacking food. And it's basically just dehydrated in a bag. You add water to it and then that's how you cook it when you're backpacking. And I thought it was super cool and I said that I wanted to try the food like just for fun one day. And then I realized that I should make an entire video about it. If you're new to my channel, then you wouldn't know this, but I do quite a bit of 24-hour eating challenges and I thought this one would be super fun and I am so excited for it. I'm gonna be cooking everything outside on my dad's backpacking stove. It is going to be in my yard, so obviously it's not going to be in the mountains or on a tropical island in a trail, but it's best that I can do. And it would have normally been in my front yard that I'm going to do it, but I have to do it in my backyard on some concrete. If I did it in the front yard, you would hear construction and drilling all day because the house across the street from mine is doing a lot of construction. It's been going on for days and we don't know when it's going to stop. So I'm going to film it back here. It's not going to make the video any different besides just that you're not going to see grass, but I don't know why I felt the need to explain that because either way I'm going to be eating the backpacking food. I got some really fun things. I'm going to be doing breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert today. All dehydrated backpacking food that you cook on a little stove with some boiling water. And I am very excited. So let's just get started on meal number 1. So it is now time for breakfast. I don't know what time it is. It's like 9. So for breakfast I'm going to be making... Oh no, I just knocked over my stool. This hot blueberry, walnut, oats, and quinoa cereal. And it's gonna be like oatmeal, I think. It is described as a hot and hearty multi-grain breakfast cereal with organic blueberries, walnuts, oats, and quinoa. Great anytime you want. Soul-warming comfort. The perfect breakfast. So, there's only one serving in this one. Some of them have more than one serving. To remove and discard enclosed oxygen absorber. So we are going to do that first. I don't want to eat that. Add 1 cup of boiling water to contents. Obviously, I need to boil the water, and I'm going to be doing so on that little red stove. I'm going to bring you closer so you can see it because this is a little too far away. You're not really going to be able to see me in the shot, but that's okay. This is the stove. I have a cup of water measured out in here. Obviously, my dad goes backpacking. He uses a little water filter to get water out from a lake. But we don't have a lake in my yard, so we're just going to use water that I would normally drink. That's the best I can do. So you have to turn the stove on. You can hear the gas. And then you hit this thingy and little sparks should come and then it should light up, I hope. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Okay, I think it's going good. So you put the pot on and then you use a smaller pot as the lid. And now we're going to wait for the water to boil and I'll see you when it's done. If you can't see the steam, I think you should be able to. It is probably definitely boiling right now. So we are going to check. Yeah, that is definitely boiling. We're good. Oh yeah, by the way, this video is not sponsored by any of these brands. I bought these all with my own money. But we are going to try to pour the water in here. And then we have to close up the top and let it sit for 5 minutes. Stir thoroughly and serve. Sorry, I didn't give you the best angle at that. I will do better my next meal, but I was a little scared pouring it on myself. So my dad gave me a tip that I need to try to mix it around. Ooh, let's turn that off before I just like burn my arm off like I just almost did. So he said to make sure to get the water in all the corners because if you don't, some of the food will stay hard and not actually cook. So I'm gonna set a timer on my phone. They have phones when they're backpacking and they can set a timer, so I'm not cheating. Timer for 5 minutes, and I will see you all when this 5 minutes is done. I just kicked over the stove. 5 minutes. The lighting is very horrible, so I think I should move. Even worse. Still bad, because we're under this little thingy that makes the lighting all bad. And the lighting still is not the greatest, but I think it's a little bit better. No, it is not! Why is this so hard? This whole video is just gonna be clips of me trying to find... Okay, I'm giving up because I'm super hungry. How do I show you inside without spilling the whole thing? I don't know if you can see it, but pretty much it looks like oatmeal. I'm just going to mix it around. It made oatmeal. I mean, this is the most simple meal I'll be eating today. And I checked the back of my other meals and they all said it takes like 15 to 20 minutes to cook. So this is the quickest one. Let's taste it though, because it might not taste good. It's okay. I mean, I would like it to be more sweet. It still tastes good. Like if I was at home, I would probably add a little bit more fruit. There's gonna be a super filling breakfast because I don't know if you can tell, but there are full walnut halves in this. So that's gonna keep it really filling, and then oats and quinoa itself really filling. I'm also using the smallest spoon that we have because if you're backpacking, you wanna have the smallest amount of stuff to carry. And I only eat out of small spoons anyways. I don't like big spoons. But I'm gonna go eat this, and then I will see you all when I'm hungry for lunch. I'm going to make lunch and the lighting is even worse. So I'm gonna try to find a blanket or a beach towel to put up there and block it because I can't film that way. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna try your best. Oh, that was very bad. I don't think this is going to work. Up. It is now lunchtime and this is where I was originally going to film. The construction's right out there. I think they have stopped for their lunch break and I'm just going to pray that they do not come back. But for lunch, I'm going to be making this smoked 3-bean chili. I'm actually most excited for dinner and dessert because they're my the most exciting ones to see how they cook and everything. But I'm gonna save those for last because we're gonna do best for last. But I'm excited for this too. I haven't had chili in a really long time. I need to get going with cooking it though because this one, you have to wait for the water to boil, which will take longer because more water. And then after that, you have to wait for it to sit for 20 minutes. But it's on uneven ground this time. So let's hope the boiling water doesn't spill on me. So we're gonna wait for this to boil. Then I'll come back. Oh my gosh. Oh no, 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 no. I just burnt the grass. And spilled all the water.
Well, you just lost water.
Yeah, and I almost set our house on fire. Not really. But the grass is black now.
It's because it just tipped in the grass, huh?
Yeah, I need to move it somewhere else. I'll put it right there.
Well, that's what, I mean, usually you set it up in the dirt or on.
Okay, I'm gonna go get more water. Okay, we're back. And I kind of even knew that wasn't gonna work out right, but I just hoped that it would for some reason.
But it's on uneven ground this time. So let's hope the boiling water doesn't spill on me.
Okay, now it won't tip over and I'll actually talk to you next when it's boiling. Boiling now. And I'm a little scared for this one because you have to pour even more water in, and I've already messed up with some fire today. My dad is a fireman though, so if anything went bad, it would be fine. It just has some dried beans, corn. What is this? And there's a bunch of these big things. I don't know what these are. The bag is closed. Gonna mix it around best that I can without burning my fingers. I'm going to set this aside for 20 minutes. I'm going to set another timer and then I will be back in 20 minutes. That's a long wait. Okay, so we are now back in the backyard because they're back to doing construction in the front and I know it's still loud, but I don't have anything else that I can do and I'm really sorry. But this is all done. This is a huge portion. Those big things I showed you earlier were tomatoes. This is pretty good. I knew it wasn't gonna be a gourmet meal, but it tastes good. Oh, I forgot to read the description. The description is traditional chili with corn and caramelized onions, all good. Dehydrated gourmet. Just as I said it wouldn't be gourmet. Delicious. So this is a 2-portion thing, so I know I'm not gonna be able to eat this whole bag because it is really big, but I'm just gonna eat as much as I want until I'm full. Back in the backyard and it is now time for dinner. I'm sorry about all the moving around. That's not what I wanted, but I'm trying my best and I hope that doesn't disrupt the video that much, but I don't think it will. Because either way I'm eating this backpacking food. And I wanted to be able to sit on this cool stool, backpacking stool throughout the whole video, but when I sit in it, I'm too high and then if I move the camera too far away, you can't see what I'm doing, so I'm doing the best that I can. For dinner, we are going to be making, well, I'm going to be making spaghetti and tomato sauce. When I first got this, I thought that it would just be noodles and sauce and make some spices, but it actually has some vegan soy mince meat in it, which I'm excited for. Okay, that was easy. I'm going to put this on again, wait for it to boil, and then I put the water in here for 15 to 20 minutes. Stir and serve, then enjoy. So the water starting to boil, you can see steam, and I'm super curious to open this one because, like, are the noodles long? They can't be because they have to fit in here without breaking. They're probably all broken, so are they like that short? Because then that's not gonna be like spaghetti. They're this small, and this is the long one. That is so small. Okay, last time I tried to show you the camera, I burned my fingers, so we're just gonna do it the way that works best for me, and I'm sorry. All I'm doing is pouring water into a bag so it doesn't look that cool. Shake it around. And I'm going to set a timer for 17 minutes. We're going at 17, and I'll be back out here in 17 minutes to eat my dinner. Okay, time to eat, and I am super excited. This is the weirdest looking one. So it's just a lot of small noodles with sauce and the vegan meat. Can you hear that? Some of the noodles are still crunchy. Most are cooked, some are definitely not. This is definitely my least favorite one so far. I'm a very not picky eater, and I pretty much think everything tastes fine. Like, there's not many foods that I think are so gross that I can't eat them, so like, this is fine. I wouldn't recommend this as much as the other two though. But I mean, I'm still eating it, so I guess it's not that. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I will make dessert, and I am so excited. Time for dessert, and I'm gonna be making an apple crisp with cinnamon spiced apples, granola, and graham crackers. I don't know why I'm so excited for this. I just am. I know you know how to do this now because I've done it 3 times already, but let's give you guys a close-up this time. Wow. The water, and then you use a smaller pot as the lid. Oh, my hair's back down, and I don't have the hiking boots shoes on. I put those on because I thought it would just like make me look more like a backpacker, but they're a little big on me, so they're not the most comfortable. So in here is the apples and like the graham cracker mix. It's like a powder. So you see the apples and the powder in the back. This is what you add the water to, and then you put the granola on top. This is the last time I'm gonna do this. This is sad. In goes the water. Close it to keep the heat in. And now, I left my phone in the house, so I'm just gonna go in and set a timer there. I don't have a timer to show you, but I'll see you in 5 to 6 minutes when this is all cooked and ready to eat. 5 minutes have passed. This actually isn't the last thing I'm gonna be eating tonight, so stay tuned. It's like a weird mush. Don't focus on my face. Thank you. So, this isn't bad. It kind of just tastes like warm freeze-dried apples and sugar though. I'm still gonna eat it. But it's like not amazing. When you're backpacking, you don't have another option for dessert. I mean, this is pretty good. I don't know how much better you could make a backpacking dessert. The last thing I'm gonna do tonight is roast a marshmallow. I know it's not something that people do actually backpacking, but I had this fire, I have some marshmallows, so I thought it'd be fun. And I just want to do this at the end of the video while saying thank you so much for watching. I had a really fun time filming this video, and I hope that you all had a great time watching it. I could not find a single other video of someone doing this on YouTube, so I'm very proud of myself for coming up with this, and I hope that it was fun. I think that my favorite food that I ate was the chili, and my least favorite was the spaghetti, but nothing was bad. Everything was pretty good. So, I hope that if you found my channel from this video, you will stick around and subscribe, and if you did like it, please give me a thumbs up on this video so I know to make more 24-hour eating challenges, since I haven't done one in like a month, and that's a pretty long time for me. So, that is the end of the video. I will see you all in my next one.